Hey everybody, good morning, good evening, whatever time of day you're seeing this. Welcome to the Hermit's Moon. My name is Renee, I'm the creator here, and I pull tarot and oracle cards every day to help us figure out what our focus needs to be and how we need to get there. I want to thank everyone who has subscribed to my channel, and I want to welcome new subscribers. So if you're new here, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Everybody, please give this video a thumbs up. Okay, let's get started. Let's see what our focus needs to be for today. Y'all, this is the third time I have pulled this card in like a week. So, tears of joy and sadness. We have just been like on that emotional roller coaster, guys, and I think it's going to continue today. I don't know about you guys, but I had a rough night. Couldn't sleep, which has been unusual. I have been sleeping much better lately. But I just was feeling really down. I kept thinking about loved ones that I'm missing, family that's miles away, worrying about my kids. There was just a lot on my mind, and I was really kind of sad. It was a rough night. I always feel better in the morning. I'll show y'all where it's a sunny day here. That helps. Well, the sun keeps going in and out. But this card to me is a lot about just duality and how, you know, there's going to be days where we have ups and downs, and it's going to be one of those where we just got to ride the roller coaster and get through it, unfortunately. I'm ready for this card to move on. All right, let's see what our tarot cards have to tell us. We have the World reversed. Okay, I just said I want this card to move on, but when the World reversed shows up, it tells us we're not quite ready yet. I don't know if we're supposed to process an emotion that maybe we've been hanging on to, just sit in our feels for a little bit, but the world is telling us that we're going to feel this way for a while, at least through the day. You know, we're going to have to, you know, deal with whatever sadness we've been dealing with in order to experience the joy. One way to get through this, guys, that always works for me is start thinking about gratitude. There's always something to be grateful for. Things could always be worse. Try to focus on that. And every day, like before, when I'm shuffling the cards and I'm praying, I think of 3 things that I am happy about and that I thank God about. And that can kind of turn my mindset around. So I invite you to do that if you're struggling with this, but we're not quite there. We're just about to the end of this rocky, emotional feeling, but it's going to pass. Remember, this too shall pass. Wish it was closer to that. Okay, 4 of Pentacles. I feel like we're hanging on to this emotion too, and maybe that's why it's not passing. Maybe we're not allowing ourselves to process whatever the sadness is in order to experience the joy. So I invite you to journal. That can help us work through feelings. Meditation, prayer, things like that. Like I said, we have to sit in this for a minute in order to process it, in order to process it and in order to get past it. It's not going to until we do that. I feel like this is a major life lesson for someone. The World is a major arcana card, so that's about the big events in our lives, pivotal changes. So whatever emotion, it could be grief, it could be depression, it could just be, you know, trying to find your joy. Work through the sadness in order to see the light. And then you can let it go. But you gotta work through it. That's how we do the work here. Okay, and we have the 3 of Pentacles. This is something that we have to do on our own. Nobody can do it for us. We have to, whatever's bothering us, whatever's keeping us in this mind frame, holding us down, making us feel sad, we've got to work through it ourselves. It's something that, you know, sometimes maybe nobody else is going to understand why we're sad. Maybe somebody is looking at you and thinking, you've got the perfect life. What do you have to be sad about? Well, in reality, nobody has the perfect life. And we all deserve to experience depression. If it's something's bothering us, there is nothing, you know, there's no one who can escape this. Like I said, we're all born into a life where we're going to have some hardship and we're going to have some sadness. And yours is going to be unique compared to someone else's. Could also be you not reaching out. If you've been sitting in this emotion for a long time, and like I said, this is the third time I pulled this card in about a week, it might be time for you to reach out and talk to someone. It could be a trusted friend, or it could even be a medical professional. But it might be time to get some help to help you work through this and help you process it in order to let it go. Don't be afraid to do that. Counseling, therapy, everybody can benefit from that. And we need to get rid of the stigma around our mental health. All right, let's look and see what our T cards have for us. Lily, spiritual love. Okay, praying, meditating, connecting with our guides, ancestors, that might help us to process some of this. Where there is great loss, there was great love. So if you're missing someone today that's a part of your past, and I was doing that when I woke up at 3 o'clock this morning, I was really thinking about one of my grandmothers in particular. I was blessed with two really, really good ones. But one of them I was really thinking about and just wondering if I had had more time with her, what life could have been like, our relationship could have been like. I feel like I missed out on so much wisdom. And I was thinking about how she really held that side of my family together, and just gratitude for her. But I really was hoping that she could tell, and I know she was, I know they do, she was experiencing the love that I was thinking of her. But remember that you have spiritual love. And if you're feeling alone, like with this Three of Pentacles, reach out to your ancestors, talk to them, let them know that you miss them and that you're thinking about them, and just have conversations with them just like you would have with anybody else. At the time that I'm making this video, it's about the middle of September. The veil between the two worlds is thinning. It's going to be easier for you to receive messages from your spirit team, from your ancestors and loved ones that have moved on. So be open to that and start having those conversations now, building up towards October 31st, which is Halloween, Samhain. That's when the veil is the thinnest, and the Day of the Dead is the next day. So you can really work on noticing what it feels like to have your ancestors around you and working on that relationship. Start cultivating that today so you can experience that as we go through this season. All right, we have Vine. Seek out information that will help you. This, I feel like, is confirming what I just said, you guys. Have those conversations with spirit. Start talking to passed on loved ones. The more you talk to them, the more you might notice signs around them. I hear from a lot of people how they don't always feel like their loved ones are with them, or they feel very disconnected. One way to start working on that is just start talking to them, just like I was saying. Seek out their input and see what you get. It might take a while before you recognize the signs. There have been times where I will get a sign and I don't even realize it was a sign until maybe the next day when I was really thinking about it. Or then I get what Spirit was trying to tell me. So there could be a delay in the process, especially if you're not used to doing this. But seek out information, have those conversations, and just see what happens. Our last one, Teapot. Deep friendship with someone of the same sex. Okay, this could be about your spirit team. Maybe there's a friend of yours that has passed on, or maybe a female or a male relative, whatever you identify with, is reaching out to you. But this could also be in the real world. You're feeling disconnected possibly with this Three of Pentacles. You've been feeling isolated and alone. Well, deep friendship with someone of the same sex, maybe that's what you're craving. Maybe that's what you're feeling you need to work on. Start having the conversations in order to make this happen. A lot of times if we extend the olive branch, or if we extend the invitation, that's when people and relationships start growing and they start building. So don't be afraid to reach out to someone today. Work on your friendships. It would be a great day to do that and experience the joy that comes from having people around you that truly have your back and care about you. It can help us work through these fears and the tears of joy and sadness. Relationships are really important. That was a lot of what I was thinking about in my night last night. I was missing home. I live 800 miles from where I'm from. And while I love where I live, I do miss my friends and family back home. I know a lot of people who have moved away can relate to what I'm saying. If you are blessed to have people around you that you love and care for, reach out today. This would be a good day to do it. If you're 800 miles or more away, like I am, you can still reach out. We live in a very connected world, and today would be a good day to send some love their way. Okay, guys, I hope this video resonated. Go ahead, give it a thumbs up. That helps the algorithm of my channel. I am sending you joy, love, health, and wealth, and I will meet you back here tomorrow with another reading. Bye-bye.